Welcome to the third stop of our summer road trip in Germany. We are finally on the road again in search of the best city to live in Germany. Well, the best city for us at the moment, that is. Our last stop was Cologne, and it was time for us to make our way south to a smaller city along the Rhine.
What's up, everybody? We are Diana and Phil, and after Düsseldorf and Köln, we just came to our third city on our little Germany trip, Koblenz.
Koblenz, Germany.
Yeah.
Along the Rhine.
So this is the smallest city we're looking at so far. It's not as well known as Düsseldorf or Köln, but it's supposed to be very nice. It's also on the Rhine River like the other two. Yeah. And we're just gonna head in and see what it has to offer.
Los.
Koblenz is a city that I had honestly never heard of before planning this trip. Koblenz is located in the German state Rhineland-Pfalz with a population of 112,000. This was the smallest city on our little Germany road trip and both of our first times checking out the city. Whenever we visit an area for the first time, we love to spend the first few hours just walking through the streets. We like to get a feel for the city and also build up an appetite for our first meal. And we ended up at a restaurant in the city center that serves Turkish dumplings. Yum.
Whoa, just almost pushed that over. Alright, so we came to the city center. We're going to eat something first, and we're going to have something which I never had. It's a Turkish place, and it's called manti, and it's these Turkish dumplings, and you can barely see them right now.
Yeah, he said they were like tortellinis or raviolis.
Exactly, he said it's like tortellini. I have a version with ground beef in there, and Diana has a version, a vegetable version, and it has a potato base in there, which sounds amazing to me.
What toppings did you get on it?
Yogurt sauce on there with garlic. We got tomato sauce, a butter paprika sauce, and then you can choose from toppings. And I got feta cheese and jalapenos. Ooh, the jalapeno is definitely spicy. It's nice. Yeah, it tastes a little like a tortellini with beef in it. You get the yogurt sauce, which is cold though, and a little bit of spice with the feta cheese. It's very nice, unusual. Do one with a little bit more feta cheese.
Cheese.
It's great. It's awesome. I like it.
It smells really good.
It could be Italian, but with a Turkish touch. Like it's pasta-like, but then with very Turkish toppings and sauces on it. Pretty good.
Alright, so I have the vegetarian version. It's potato based. And I have the spinach, mushrooms, and I chose the lactose-free yogurt sauce because yogurt is one of the things that's no bueno. I can do cheese, but here we go.
It looks nice.
Yeah, the spinach looks good on there. It smells really good. I know what you mean when you say like it feels like a pasta. A little more tortellini-ish, yeah.
Yeah, with a Turkish sauce, right?
With the Turkish, yeah, the sauce feels a little heartier, a little more oils.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it a lot, yeah. After that meal, wir sind so satt. The Turkish manti dishes that we had were awesome, and I really liked my veggie-based dumplings. I have craved these dumplings a few times since this trip, and I would definitely go back. Anyways, we made our way through the city, walking our way closer to the Rhine.
So we came to this spot. I think it's the castle Koblenz, the Schloss Koblenz.
It's the White House.
It's the White House. It looks a bit like it. Look at the big colons.
Colons, the huge
colon.
long colons.
Yeah, I actually have absolutely no idea about any of the history here, but it's nice to have it there. It looks good.
It's not your stereotypical castle.
Really, I mean, there's always the medieval castles with the towers and
Those
stuff.
are my favorite.
Yeah, but that's a different castle. It's like a
the-
difference between a burg and a schloss. Burg is the medieval castle, the one for military
Burg, yeah,
defending and stuff. And then schloss is more like a palace.
Palace, yeah.
It's palace
Palace
is probably
is
the
probably
better
a better
word.
Because when I
Palace,
think
Koblenz.
of castle, I think of like the storybook castles.
So behind that there should be the river, so let's check the other side.
After checking out some very nice columns, we decided to entertain ourselves all the way down to the Rhine River.
I got the big pee-pee.
That's pretty big.
Big pee-pee.
I can't say this enough. I really love Germany during the summer when the sun is shining and the clouds look like floating, fluffy cotton candy. So instead of laying on this beautiful green grass while enjoying an ice cream and staring up at the sky, we decided to ride the terrifying cable cars across the Rhine. Fun.
All right, we just came into this gondola. We're gonna cross the River Rhine to this castle on the other side of the hill.
And I hope we get one alone because I don't want to share.
Yeah, I think we're good. It's not that busy.
It's closed, the doors are closed.
Yes, we got it for ourselves. It's nice, that's our view. We're gonna cross the river in a second. There are other people coming down. Behind us are a couple guys with bikes in
The
it.
ride is moving. Oh god, I'm a little nervous. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Diana's afraid of heights, so I don't know if she like this.
Where's my seatbelt?
You going back?
I can't sit up there.
Alright. That's towards the south of the River Rhine. And then we got the north of the River Rhine. And over there, that's a big statue, and it is where the River Moselle goes into the River Rhine here. So that's kind of cool. Dude, the weather is so good. I can only repeat myself. I probably sound like a broken record.
Can you let me know, please?
Every time the every time the weather is nice in Germany, it's so nice everywhere. But then it's gray for such a big part of the year, which is unfortunate. Well, it's nice, very nice right now. Could that be a city to live in for us? That's the question. You made it! You're still alive.
SOS.
Glad you didn't see that. She jumped out, first crack of the door, and I'm like, I have to get out of here.
After kissing the sweet, sweet ground that I stood on, we went over to the Aussichtsbauwerk to get a better view of the city. This observation structure provided an incredible view of the city, along with some of the residential areas north of the old town.
All right, so we just came up the gondola. We actually just did the viewing point over there, and it gives you an amazing view over the River Rhine, like flowing around the city of Koblenz there. And it's pretty cool. You were a little afraid during the gondola ride.
Yeah,
though.
that's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. And then someone decides to jump on it.
Awesome weather. Diana has a little bit afraid of heights.
Stop! Are you kidding me?
But it's
not
made
fun.
for like 50 people, and there's nothing gonna happen. You should go to the Alps in a like ski resort. They're way scarier.
I think I would pee my pants.
Yeah, there's the Ehrenstein Castle in the back, which we can basically not see, and we decided not to go in there because
It would take like 3 hours.
it takes a little long, and we only have one night here. But the view up from here is definitely worth it. I think there's a parking lot in the background, so you can drive up here or take your gondola, which is a little more special.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
could take your bike on the gondola and then bike up here. A
that's
lot
true.
of people were riding their bikes around here. So it's a really nice area. It's cool. I could see if we lived here, maybe biking around this mountainous area.
Totally. I think so far there are very little flaws for the city. Like everything seems
Yeah.
very positive and
like
calm. Very nice vibe today. Also, Canyon Bicycles has their headquarters here, and I think it's one of the best bicycle manufacturers of Germany, Europe, the world.
He's saying
I don't know.
canyon.
Canyon.
Like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that's what I just said, basically.
Yeah.
So we just took a little break here, had something to drink. We're gonna take the gondola down again to the city, maybe get some ice cream. Ooh, and we have to check out the corner where the rivers meet.
The
you know?
big statue man.
That's where we're going next. So back to the gondola.
Los. Again, I thought we were gonna be with people, but hopefully it's not over yet. But hopefully no one else wants to come in too. We don't like people. There it is. It's closing. It's official. No other people allowed in here. They just stopped it, and I'm freaking out. What? They just stopped the gondola! They stopped, and then Phil was standing there, and he hit his face against the window.
Gondola stop all the time all of a sudden because of something. Usually because somebody is not getting on or off quick enough.
Aber I'm just hanging here. Behind the process. This is what we're hovering over. It did a nice little jerky jerk back and forth. And now we're stuck. We're gonna die. Let's see what these people are doing. Everyone else is stuck too. We're at a standstill. Everyone's not moving. This is great. This is just what I always wanted. I'm so happy. This button right here is looking more and more enticing. So what do we do if we have to pee?
That's no problem. You can easily pee in here. Look, there are even like these gutters in the floor. You just pee it flows out, drips into the river.
He's referring to these little things. I can pee in there.
Yeah.
And it'll be fine. Just like, imagine pee just going over there and trickling over whoever's underneath there. Alright, so we have survival number 1. We have a peeing solution. We're gonna survive, don't worry. We have movement. We have movement.
It's been 4 hours.
10 hours later. No, it's probably like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Maybe 10 minutes. Excuse me, pardon. Okay, we made it. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.
After such a terrifying event with the cable cars, we walked over to the Deutsches Eck. This was not even a 5-minute walk from the gondola lift to get to the massive statue where people were sitting together and enjoying this awesome summer weather.
All right, so we made it down to the big statue, to the big Länderdreieck, like a country triangle. And it's basically where the river Moselle goes into the bigger river Rhine.
Yeah, I really like that about this area. It's more waterway. There's van life over there. All the RVs are parked.
And apparently that statue is of Emperor Wilhelm I. I think it was the first emperor of Germany or something like that. But it's a pretty big statue and it just sits on top of this triangle. And it feels pretty calm and not that busy. It's nice.
And the statue is scaled to size, so he was actually that big with wings. So it's really cool.
Actually a little bigger than that.
Yeah, it's big men.
We made our way back into the old town, and I was telling Phil how much I really enjoyed the charm of this city. I love how there are a lot of shops and buildings with older architecture and half-timbered houses. There were a lot of quaint cafes, along with adorable statues that really added to the aesthetics of this area. We tried to imagine if we could see ourselves living here. We always wish we had more time, but we only had enough time for one night. However, there was something we needed to do before leaving. An absolute must-do during the summer season in Germany, and that is to enjoy an ice cream on a warm day.
So we just got ice cream from this little shop in a small street in Koblenz called Hirnfrost, which translates to brain freeze.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hirn is the brain.
Ah, Hirnfrost ice. Yeah, I looked it up and this is one of like the highly rated ice creams, and they had vegan options because I need a lactose-free ice cream. I got hazelnut, Kirsche, banana, so cherry banana, and coconut, coconut. Freaking awesome. This hazelnut is so good.
Yeah, I have coconut, white coffee, and mango maracuja, I think, mango peach.
Ooh.
Can I try something? Wow, whoa, which one is that?
The hazelnut.
Oh my god, the hazelnut's so good.
That one, I snuck a bite of that before we started filming. That was freaking awesome.
Dude, that's so good.
And it's affordable, like €3 for this big
for
thing.
3 scoops.
For 3 scoops.
A little bit of a different ice cream, like a very fresh one. That's highly recommended. Like, that is one of the best ice creams I've had.
Dude, this is one of the best vegan ice creams I've had.
We got the best room number in the house. Woohoo!
Whew. All right, so we made it to our room. We're actually staying in a different hotel chain. What is this one called? B&B?
Yeah, B&B.
Yeah, they have these self-check-ins that you can do, but there was a reception, so it was fine. It doesn't feel very full. I think in Germany, the rule is still 50% occupancy, but it's not bad. We were a little worried to see how it was. We have a bed with the schmeibisch.
Wow.
A nice artwork, a little desk situation.
And we have toilet.
Yeah, toilet.
Got a toilet.
Wow. And then there's a shower. It's nice.
Yeah.
This is where we're sleeping tonight?
It's 5:30, let's go to bed.
No, really. We've been walking at least like 20,000 steps each day and we're pretty exhausted. So far, like in Koblenz, we'll probably spend a little time in the morning before we head back to the Göttingen, central Germany area.
Yeah, if you like the video, if you like the city, if you're from Germany, any suggestions, we are looking for the best city in Germany to live in for us. It's subjective, we know that. It's for us.
It's personal preference.
Let us know which are the best cities. Which one do you think is the best one? Give us any recommendations. Which other cities should we visit in the future? Check out our former videos from Düsseldorf and Cologne.
Yes, and thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. As always, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
I wanted to say thank you to all our patrons who have joined our Patreon page. We really truly appreciate your support, and it really does help to run this channel, so thank you guys so much for your support. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!